So first of all, how did the collaboration come about?
Well, it's been something that I've always wanted to do for ages, and it was just really luck, that JD Williams asked me to do this, and it's been something that's, I think every girl and lots of boys, have got this kind of thing that they want to make clothes, and I've had a lot of experience over the years with a lot of feedback from the audience, on television, saying, well, we loved that, but could you just give it a sleeve, or could you do something a bit longer? And that thing of you never find your absolute ideal dress. Yeah. So this has been my chance to actually create items that I love, dresses, coats, shoes, separates, all kinds of things that I want to wear. Yeah. And that has been absolutely brilliant. But of course, the main thing is the response that we've been getting, and it's been so positive. It's been absolutely brilliant. It really has.
And why do you think fashion for the over 50s is so important?
Well, I think these days, over 50s, like before when I was growing up, over 50s, it was almost like, that was it. You gave up basically, and you wore an old coat and put your hair in curlers or whatever. You did. But now women are in their prime in their 50s. I really believe that. I'm not just saying that because I'm 56, but I do think that women are in their prime, 50s, 60s, 70s and beyond, and there's no age barrier anymore. All that's gone. I really do believe that, and I think women in their 50s, they've got, by and large, got a little bit more to spend on themselves, a little bit more time for themselves. That oftentimes the children are grown up, and you're not having to buy them shoes every 2 minutes, so you can buy yourself shoes every 2 minutes, which is good. And I do honestly think that we're getting better as we get older. Things like, I look at myself back in the 80s, and I look older then than I do now. Yeah. A lot of that's got to do with the fashion of the times, hairstyles, makeup, all of that, but also it's attitude. It does come from within you as well. And I think women now, it's hard to put an age on them sometimes. You'll see someone and think, is that woman in her 30s, 40s, or is she 50? We don't know. Yeah. I was interviewing Naomi Harris the other day, Miss Moneypenny. Yes. She's 40 years old. I know, and looks incredible. Yeah. And when she's 50, she'll look incredible, and when she's 60, Yeah. So I think we are getting better. We're taking better care of ourselves as well, and I think as you get older, you're kinder to yourself in many ways. Yeah.
And do you believe there are any fashion rules? Because years ago there used to be, if you hit your 40s, you shouldn't be wearing a mini skirt, and you should cut your hair. Those are the rules that. Stupid rules that we've kind of grown up with. Do you believe there are fashion rules, or are they there to be broken?
I don't think there are rules, and I think it's down to you. If you are 85 years old and you feel good in a mini kilt, I salute you. Go for it. As long as you feel good in yourself and you feel okay. I mean, sometimes the only thing I would say is I would never wear something that's showing boobs and legs and too much, but I think that goes for whatever age you are, to be honest. I don't think that's an age thing. I just think that's, you don't actually want all of that sometimes. So that's the only rule I would say, is maybe not flashing too much flesh, unless of course you're a supermodel and you can do whatever you like. But most of us don't look good. I mean, most of us don't look good if we're showing boobs and side boobs and all kinds of everything. So that would be the only rule. But again, rules are there to be broken, and I think I still wear. I've got a little sort of leather mini skirt that I wear with thick black tights and big boots. I think it's how you wear things.
Totally.
I think it's all about how you wear it. But the most important thing is that you feel good. That's what it's all about. If you feel good in it, everybody else can do whatever they like.
Now let's get back to your collection. Can you just talk us through the inspiration behind it, colours, that sort of thing?
Yeah, well, it's colours that I love to wear, like this blue dress I absolutely love. Yeah. I love dots. I think they work really well. I think spots work so well. It always looks very elegant. For me, it's about being comfortable but about being stylish as well. Whether that's when you're really casual or whether it's when you're going out, you've got to feel comfortable too. So I wanted things that women would feel. It's sort of like quite clean lines, so that you're not fussy. I don't like a lot of fuss, but I do like colour. I think it's really, really important. And I have tried to make things where it's been sleeveless, I've got things that you can put over if you're not comfortable showing your arms. Slightly longer length, I think, is important as well. But it's about choice too. And I've thrown in a few curvy ones, a few strange things where I've thought, are people going to get this? And they have, and it's Mainly, I think my sort of signature thing has been the wrap dress, which I love, and I'm doing it in all different colours and all different fabrics, and that's been a sort of stable item that people have been doing. But I like to sort of put in a few wee different ones as well, and a few wee interesting ones, and I'm always very much in bearing in mind the fact that, you know, the sizes go right up to a 32, which is brilliant. That's another thing I think. If you're a bigger girl or a curvier girl, you love fashion as well. Well, of course you do. Everybody does. And you shouldn't just have to wear a big thing, you know, and that's not fair. That's not fair. You know, and oftentimes people just think, oh, you just have to wear a big black caftan. No, that's outrageous. You know, of course you shouldn't. You should be able to wear whatever you want. Yeah. And that's important to me as well. But the big thing is getting the feedback from people that are buying the clothes and things that they like and things that they want more of. Because, you know, at the end of the day, they're the most important people.